TBR jar here. I have not used this thing in months, and I think I created these prompts like January or February of this year, so I really have honestly forgotten what is in here. But let's see what our first prompt is, and hoping that I have a book on my shelf that meets that prompt. All right. Ooh, okay. Has a nature scene on the cover. Nature scene on the cover. Let's see. 11 Other Words. I already read that, but it kind of has a nature scene on the cover. Ooh. Happy Land. Kinda has the mountains. Okay, so I have 4 options for this prompt. So first is Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. I picked this up from Goodwill actually. Is this a nature scene? Kinda, the trees. This one, All the Colors We Will See. Okay, this is about a lady that grew up in Anchorage, Alaska. I got this from Ollie's. This is a nonfiction book. So I just said I need to cut back on my nonfiction to kind of dial it back in. I don't know if this is a nature scene. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. And then Happy Land by Dolan Perkins Valdez. This is my most recent book that I got, but I am kind of in a thriller mood. So I think I'm gonna pick this one. Hopefully it's a short, quick thriller to get me out of my slump. Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. That is pick number 1. I love doing these videos, guys. Ooh, okay. So I gotta go to my Kindle. This says a Kindle Unlimited book, a KU book. And I'm currently reading, again, Razorback Tears by S.A. Cosby on my Kindle Unlimited. But let's come back to that one and pick the other ones. We'll come back to that one because I gotta go get my Kindle. Okay. This one has an animal on the cover. So let's see which one. So we have to pick another one because I don't have a book currently on my shelf with an animal on the cover. So, ooh, okay. This one says a book that you are intimidated by. A book that you're intimidated by. That is a good one because quite a lot of books intimidate me on my shelf. And there are quite a few that I'm avoiding, either by their size or just I think the content is heavy and I'm like, oh, okay, I have to prepare myself for this book. Honestly, some Zadie Smith books, I have 2 Zadie Smiths. They kind of intimidate me because of the content. I feel like with those books, you can't read multiple books at the same time because you just need to focus on that book. Okay, so I have my picks for books that intimidate me. So the first one is Children of Blood and Bone, which I actually got from the Goodwill for like $3. I think this book intimidates me because of the world building, how thick it is. There's multiple books in this series, and I don't know if I'm ready to commit to a series. Next one is NW by Zadie Smith. I honestly don't know what this book is about, but I know reading one of Zadie Smith's books was on my like 25 books or 25 authors to read in 2025. So I have 2 Zadie Smith books. And she has been on my TBR before. But which one do I pick? Okay, so yes, this book definitely intimidates me because just the content, I know I'm going to be highlighting and annotating and really trying to just capture the symbolism, the metaphors, and the deeper meaning than just what's on the surface of the writing. So let's go with this one. I'm gonna go with that one. Two more. It's exciting me just to pick these. Ooh, treat yourself and buy an anticipated read that you don't own. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's the one I picked. So I'm definitely gonna have to film this later and come back. Yes, so this is perfect because I actually have a $30 gift card, which I opened for my birthday gift video. If you have not seen that, watch it. And so this is perfect that I can buy an anticipated book that I've been wanting to read. And the first author or books that come to mind is an R.F. Kuang book. So I think that I would have to go with that, and that excites me because it's either like Babel or Poppy War. That's a book that I have been wanting to read. I have not just left out. I don't even know if that's a word. I just have not taken the time to buy the book, and I'm like, again, do I want to commit to a series? So either like any R.F. Kuang book. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, last one. Ooh, I can't sing, y'all. A book with 500 pages. Books that have 500 pages. Books. I may not even have one that has, I think that one, oh, this one does 600. And that is The Nyx by Nathan Hill. I have been wanting to read this book as well, like for a long time. So that is an option. So my 2 options that I have right here are The Nyx by Nathan Hill, and this is a book like following a Norwegian folklore. Samuel Anderson, college professor, he's like following his mom's story, and it's a pretty thick book. Yeah, so that's that. And then The Reformatory by Tanarivi Due, and this has more than 500 pages as well. 570, 65. So I think I'm gonna go with this one because I actually started this book and I DNF'd it because I was reading like too many thrillers at one time. I don't think this is really categorized as a thriller. Maybe it does, but I feel like I wasn't in the right headspace. I needed to break it up with like a romance or a lit fic book. So I'm gonna go with this one for 500 plus pages. Okay, so next I'm gonna check out my Kindle and see just what stands out to me on here, because I actually find some of my top reads on my Kindle Unlimited because my physical TBR isn't that extensive. And honestly, when I read on Kindle Unlimited, I don't feel the need to buy the physical book unless I'm like, yes. Okay, so All the Sinners Bleed is on here as well, but I think I need to break it up because I also have The Reformatory and NW on here. I may be looking for a lighter book, maybe a romance. There's Frida McFadden, A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. I've already read that. No, I don't want to pick Death Row by Frida McFadden. I don't know why I picked that one. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be looking for a romance book or something that's just more lighthearted, because I have a thriller, a 500+ page book, and then NW on there, and then I'm gonna be buying an anticipated read. Fourth Wing, I've been wanting to read that, but not feeling it right now. Curvy Girl Summer. I'm like, should I read Curvy Girl Summer because it's summer? I don't know. My TBR is everywhere. It's always everywhere, y'all. The Poppy War is on Kindle Unlimited right now? Oh my gosh. So I probably will not be buying Poppy War because it's on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm all about saving a coin, y'all. I only buy books that are like not on Kindle Unlimited. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is on Kindle Unlimited. I've also been wanting to wanting to read that. So I'm gonna go with Curvy Girl Summer, which is the Curve book number 1. And 1 is set in summertime. 2, it's by a Black author. 3, I don't really hear about this book a lot. I think I've only heard of Kalila and Shaughnessy recommend this book. If you haven't checked out their channels, check out their channels. And 4th, I think I'm on 4, it has my namesake, Aaliyah. I think this is the perfect book for me right now. This is like perfect. So definitely gonna go ahead and download that. Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen, I believe. And so let's just go quickly over my July TBR with the books that I chose. So for a book that had a nature scene, I chose Such a Quiet Place by Megan Miranda. A book that is over 500 pages, The Reformatory by Tanaravi Due. And then a book that I'm intimidated by, NW by Zadie Smith. I believe NW stands for the location that they're in, but I have no idea. I'm really going into this not knowing much. And so her writing and just this book intimidates me. Then the next one was pick an anticipated read and go out and buy it. And so I'm definitely gonna go do that. But now that I saw that R.F. Kuang has Poppy War on Kindle Unlimited, I'm like, what do I pick now? So I'm just gonna have to go book shopping and pick a book that I'm really anticipating. And then the last one is Curvy Girl Summer. And this is a book that is on Kindle Unlimited. And I think it's the perfect setting. Talks about 30th birthdays, summer, Aaliyah, you know, not feeling accepted or feeling like she's gonna have it all together in the relationship category because of her looks or her family standards. So I'm really excited for my July TBR, and thank you all so much for watching. Bye.